Manx Radio Saturday Live Lounge with Christy DeHaven.
Wonderful new stuff from the last dinner party. That is Count the Ways. I was just saying to my studio guests, I've got a real soft spot for last dinner party, and they do remind me a bit of Sparks. And as a result, I'm going to play some Sparks for you in a little bit as well. But not now, because I got studio guests. I'm delighted to be joined in the studio by Rich and Arron from Jules Verne Theory and Clara Barker as well. Clara, I'm going to come to you first. We have known each other for quite some time.
We were just saying that, weren't we?
Yeah, and we were on the sort of singer-songwriter circuit for a little bit of time together.
Yes.
That was fun.
Wasn't it, though?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I've been over the past few live lounge since the start of this year. I've been reminiscing about those times.
Oh,
it's been lovely. We've been playing bands from back in the day. Who were some of your favourites from back in the day?
oh my goodness. Do you know what I loved? The early days of Backdoor Slam and
Yeah.
On a Friday. And God, I'm trying to think now. Who am I going to upset by not mentioning them? Anna was great, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I just loved it all. I was just
What
thinking
was
it all
that
in.
girl? There's a girl group. Was it Malacca or something? Or that there was a really good like female trio as well. Malacca or something. I
don't
think
know. Oh, Twisted Angels.
and Twisted
obviously. Yeah,
Angels
oh my
were
goodness.
great. Yeah, so we've been playing all those over the past few weeks.
Wow, how much
But
fun.
that was then, and this is now. And when I say now, we've got brand new music we're going to play for you. But before we do, I thought we'd do, as I said, a little bit kind of like look back, because we're gonna play a single from you from some time ago. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to hear new music of you collaborating with these two gentlemen beside you. So I thought before we do that, we should really hear some Clara Barker, because it's been a while. This song in particular is from what, like how many years ago?
Well, it's from Indigo, the first album that came out in 2010. But I think I wrote it back, 2007 when I first started. So
Oh
yeah, I
my
remember playing Writer's Block
word.
a lot, full of whiskey. Do you remember? How much fun it was?
Drink responsibly. It was, and this was a record of the week, I believe.
Oh,
right
lovely
here
Chris
on Manx
Williams. I'm
Radio.
so grateful to him for that still. Yeah.
And I mean, it's not like you've stopped writing music. You have continued to write music. You've had another album since then, and
Yes.
worked with these guys. But
Yeah.
are you still doing stuff of your own now as well?
Not really. In fact, I hadn't written a song since 2015. Until I came out of songwriting retirement to write Do It Scared. So yeah, there was a long break.
My goodness.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, we will talk about that shortly. But first, we're going to hear Clara Barker's record of the week from, just a couple of years ago. This is Writer's Block.
Another Sunday morning smile. I held my hands inside the fire. And I'm wishing for a different day, when all the things I cannot say fall from my mind. Words that rhyme. Upon a broken heart, the promise of a brand new start, until the morning drives the night away. I never said that I would stay with you. Another jigsaw memory. Jack Daniel's ghost is haunting me, and I'm wishing for a different day, when all the things I cannot say fall from my mind. In words that rhyme. Upon a broken heart, the promise of a brand new start, until the morning drives the night away. wishing for a different day when all the things I cannot say fall from my mind. Words that rhyme. You are a patch upon a broken heart, the promise of a brand new start until the morning drives the night away. Never said that I would stay with you. A patch upon a broken heart, the promise of a brand new start until the morning drives the night away. Never said that I would stay with you.
And it still sounds great today. That is Clara Barker, and that is Writer's Block, which we're just going to reiterate was a record of the week here on Manx Radio. And Clara's with us with Jules Verne Theory. However, we're going to split Jules Verne Theory now into two. Arron, we're going to speak to you, and just leave Rich to the side. You're all right, Rich, aren't you? You're okay for a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it was you that said you've got nothing to do with this next
I've
one.
nothing to do with it, sadly. Cheering from the sidelines.
Are you, or are you disowning it?
He's disowning us. I told you we don't like each other in real life.
Well, Arron, let's come to you because, as I said, you've been collaborating with Clara. This is not the first time Barker and Clague have collaborated together, though, is it?
No, I mean, it's been a long time. I think it's about 10 years or something since we made the first record, which has continued to kind of like sell really well. And, you know, we sort of caught up and thought, well, we'll have another go at something else. And Clara had written an absolutely fantastic song, so on we went.
So how did you two actually meet in the first place then? Was it just the typical Isle of Man music scene thing?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much all you need to
what
know,
happens.
really, isn't
Nobody
it?
really knows, do they, on that scene, how they met? You just wake up one day and you're friends with people that, okay.
Well, it's an interesting combo that makes sense because, of course, you're very much a producer, Arron. You know, you write and produce for other people all the time, and of course, you being singer-songwriter. So, do both of you have to sort of completely change the way you're approaching something when you're collaborating together? How does it all begin then? Tell me the process.
Well, it's just getting together and see who's got something worth recording, I guess. So, you know, the first one, I wrote a lot of it, and this next one, Clara had a fantastic song. I tried to add some bits to it. They were all rubbish, so we took them back out of it, and I restricted myself to production duties on this one, and so the whole thing is really Clara's.
So it was from scratch then? So it wasn't a case of one of you had an idea and called the other up and said, I've got this idea, I really want to do it. It was more, let's make another song.
Yeah.
It was that. So, okay then, Clara, so tell us where the kind of genesis sort of came from you for this song.
Oh, okay, so what happened was I wrote the song. I came out of songwriting retirement. As I said before, I hadn't written
What
anything.
brought you out of retirement?
Well, I can tell you, one of my best friends was having a really tough time, and he was just. When we speak, we're very magical and very university, very spiritual, as I'm sure you know. And he just wasn't speaking to me like that anymore. He'd really been through the mill, and he was talking to me in terms of certainties and guarantees and matter of fact. And I was like, "Who are you?" You know. So I'd kind of resolved to have a conversation with him. And then one night I'd been drinking wine and decided I was going to write him a song. So Do It Scared is something that we say to each other. And the song is just basically what I wanted to say to him. Like, listen, mate, you believe in magic. This happens, you know, every day. Magic happens every day. So I just kind of wanted to remind him to keep the faith and get back to himself, which he has. And he's
so it
doing
worked.
It did.
The power of music.
Yeah.
And wine.
I know. Hi, Liam, if you're listening.
Oh, that's so gorgeous. What a lovely story.
Thank you.
I have to ask Arron, do you believe in magic?
No, he doesn't.
No,
He lives in a
really.
world with no magic.
I believe in the force of willpower.
But the magic of production, though. I mean, you sprinkle magic on everything you make, though, don't you? In a production sense?
Yes, that's right. That's how I make
Thank
all
you.
of my records.
We had to get him admit to
I
it
bring the magic.
somehow.
It's all right. It's fine.
So your process then. So as I said, you sort of worked on this together, and we're going to hear it in just a moment. But then, what with regards to promoting it, are you both sort of promoting it on your platforms? Is it sort of more? It's Barker Clague, not Jules Verne Theory, but obviously it's on your platforms as well as Jules Verne Theory. How does it working with regards to putting it out there?
Kind of pretty much as you kind of suggest. I mean, like, it's half Jules Verne Theory. So like, we collaborate with other people and other singers who are on the record label and work on their records. So it's not unusual for us to kind of push Jules Verne Theory adjacent product. How magical am I?
Well, it gives you a chance as well to
channel.
kind of, expand what you're doing, I suppose, as well, and explore other styles and different genres.
Yeah, I mean, the music's always strongest when it's like a scene, and it's just great to be a good scene player, isn't it?
Oh, I like
not everything
that.
can be about you.
So if you make an album, it would be the scene player and the magician. Or
Yes.
it's not all about you. One or
It
the other.
is actually all about me, Arron. I've told you this before.
Okay, all right.
Right, while the children bicker, let's hear the song. So this is wonderful. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I did when I first hear it. This is Do It Scared, and it is Barker Clague, a.k.a. Jules Verne Theory, half of, and Clara Barker.
I need you to remember, magic is real. It happens every day to those who know the deal. You thought your dreams were over, I felt your pain. Walked with you through the darkness, now we're home again. 'Cause life is long, you're not alone. A broken heart stays in the zone. The sky will split wide open if you need it to. So trust your path, but be prepared. If you're afraid, then do it scared. The courage that you need is on its way to you. Your time to shine is coming. Life be your guide. And if you ever need me, I'll be by your side. 'Cause life is long, you're not alone. A broken heart stays in the zone. The sky can split wide open if you need it to. So trust your path, but be prepared. If you're afraid, then do it scared. The courage that you need is on its way to you. 'Cause life is long, you're not alone. A broken heart stays in the zone. The sky will split wide open if you need it. So trust your path, but be prepared. If you're afraid, then do it scared. The courage that you need is on its way to you.
Oh dear. I love that. Sorry, we're just laughing because I just pointed something out that I really like about the song. I like the fact the breath is notable in there. I think it really works. Was that intended, Arron?
The breath was supposed to be there, but only one track of it, not kind of 4 multi-tracked harmony breath.
Well, some might consider that very clever,
Well, yeah, well.
Just
I'll
say
take
it was
that.
intentional.
to do it. Oh,
It was
yeah.
intentional. Do you know, it's so gorgeous and such a lovely message, and it's one of those that I think right now as well, for our times, as they say, quite important, Clara.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a rough year for a lot of people. I've had a rough year. I know there's been a lot.
2025 was a doozy.
20, yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
It really was. And it's just, and this is why I said to Arron when we were producing this together, I really want it to come out in 2025 because I think we're all ready to close the doors on this. It's the year of the snake, isn't it? We've all done the shedding.
Yes.
We're ready for the fire horse.
I've read it all.
Yes.
Good stuff. Bring on the adventure and the energy.
Yes, please.
You've got till February what is it?
February the 17th is when it starts getting better, apparently.
Shake it all off.
I'm going to ride that fire horse right into the next year.
I'm sure you are, Clara.
Bottle of whiskey in my hand, yeah.
I can imagine. So where can people get this fabulous single then, you two? How do they get their paws on it?
Streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all streaming platforms or YouTube.
Yeah, pick your favourite. Go and listen.
Yeah. Are you all, because obviously you're a very digitally savvy group of people, I would have thought. So you all, do you all buy into the whole streaming thing? You also like your vinyl though, don't you? So, what do you think about the whole streaming thing?
Streaming is just like really, really convenient. Obviously, they need to find a better way of paying people, but you know, I was just thinking about it this morning. I remember the 80s when Phil Collins was everywhere and had all of the money and all of the airtime. So nothing really changes. We survived Phil Collins and we'll survive streaming.
We survived Phil Collins.
Sorry, Phil, if you're listening, mate.
We love you,
All
Phil.
right.
It's a rather pointed epitaph, let's put it that way. Well, it is gorgeous. It's called Do It Scared, Jules Verne Theory and Clara Barker. And the way the two of you knit that together is just, it's a really special thing. So thank you for sharing it with us. I mean, I know that it might be tricky, but is there any chance you could perform that together at some point? How would that work? Would it at all?
Well, we definitely could do it because we performed it the first time into the computer, so we could work on it. So
never say never.
Yeah. And what about you, Clara? What's your plan musically now?
Do you know what? I came out of retirement to write this song for Liam, and it's just happened that way. So I haven't actually got any plans to return to the gig circuit.
Has it not reignited the fire?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really. I don't know. It depends if we get loads of plays of this and people start getting...
And so we'll put it back on again in a second.
Right, thanks
All
very
right.
much.
2 plays, why not?
Played for and won.
We can't, though, because
I'm
we've
joking.
got brand new music coming up from Jules Verne Theory, a first play, which I like. So more of that coming up in just a moment. But for now, thank you both for telling us all about that one. And Arron, you've chosen a song that is somebody else's.
Yes, I've had quite the David Byrne kind of resurgence kind of over the course of last year. The new album's absolutely fantastic. Mm-hmm. All of the other tracks are much more challenging than this one, but I think this is a lovely message.
Isn't it great? We're keeping with the theme. I like it. It's Everybody Laughs. I am very glad that was chosen as a song by my studio guest this afternoon, or rather one of them. Arron Clague chose that, the brilliant David Byrne and Everybody Laughs. Right, we're now talking JVT, Jules Verne Theory. You've been very patient, Richard.
I'm used to it. You know?
Yeah, you know when to take a back seat.
Yeah, I live with 2 teenage girls, two teenage daughters, I should say. Let's get that clarified straight away.
Well done. Sorry, that's really not me. So obviously we just heard about the single, which is more Barker Clague than JVT, but is still on JVT page, which shows you are still doing stuff,
yes.
Which is really good to hear. We'll come to new music shortly, but we were talking in the background there as well about the various support slots that you two have had. I mean, you've opened for some amazing acts in the past few years, haven't you?
Yeah, first up was Human League. I think that was 2012, 2013. And then since then we've done Human League again, and we've done Heaven 17 and OMD. So there's a
bit of a theme there.
A bit of a theme, yeah. Kind of fits in with our own particular genre of
Well, it makes
music,
sense. Good billing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good billing. How were you received by the fans of those bands?
The first time we played at the Villa supporting the Human League, it was quite funny actually, because they brought this quite sophisticated stage show which features this great lighting backdrop, and but we weren't allowed to use it, even perform in front of it. So a bit like Live at the Palladium, we had to perform in front of the red curtain. so
my goodness,
looks like Des O'Connor's about to come on at any time and introduce
amazing.
us. But So that was.
I bet you lent into it though, didn't you?
Yeah, and Heaven 17, huge fans of theirs. They were great. We had a good chat with them afterwards, a couple of drinks. But yeah, we got onto the stage, and I think it was one of those occasions where most people were in the bar when we came on.
Aww.
So.
But did they watch though? Have any of the bands watched you perform?
Yeah. So glamorous, yeah.
That's very good. Who would be your ultimate to open for? Who would you really like to open for?
So it would have been Heaven 17, who, when we were doing it, they were actually on the same American record label as us. So
that's cool.
We got to go drinking with them.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what have you got a big fan base out there then? Because you've got international fans, haven't you?
Allegedly.
Yeah, I remixed their singles when in my previous band because we were on that record label. So kind of we know each other from that.
That's really cool. That is really cool. And, there are those sort of references in your music, definitely. You can kind of hear that. And it's really nice to hear it sort of still being kept alive, because that sort of genre just will forever sound now, really, won't it? I think.
Yeah, synthesizers are the future.
I love it. I love the sound of it. I mean, like I said, we've got brand new music from you coming up in just a moment, the first play of Hairstyle. So tell us a little bit about the track then, because there's some references to another artist in here.
Yeah, well, I never get any inspiration when I'm asleep, but one particular night I had literally a dream that I had to cut David Bowie's hair.
Is that true? Because the line in it is amazing.
It's absolutely true. And he was having a right old moan that normally people give him ridiculous haircuts, and then he has to go and live out these characters, and he feels a real idiot about it, and he just wants a sensible haircut.
That is excellent. I love that there's that comedy element to it, but Rich, you deliver it so seriously.
Well, I've literally years of experience now. Sometimes I even sort of balk at singing my own lyrics, but I think me and Arron, we've obviously got to know each other very well, and how we how we write and how to express the lyrics. Yeah, I think I'm fairly confident now in working with Arron's lyrics. I think and this particular track as well, you have to do a little bit of tweaking because there's a lot to fit in sometimes. So I'll sort of do a little bit of editing on the hoof and just to make sure I can get the words out more than anything.
Yeah, well, I love hearing it. It's great, and live as well. It's definitely worth seeing. One of the things I really enjoyed was that you did a TED talk, didn't you?
Oh yeah. That sounds more impressive than it actually was, and that's no.
It's on the proper TED platform.
It is. We it's probably fair to say we weren't provided with the appropriate tech setup for what we were trying to do. But.
Well, what happened on the day was it was snowing and I got snowed in, so I couldn't drive the car with any of the keyboards in it. So I just had like a little portable synthesizer thing and my laptop, and we had to do the gig from that rather than actually.
Oh my goodness, that is adapting. That is adapting. I'm impressed. Well done. And it's all right. It's on a platform where millions can see it. But no, it did sound great though. It did sound great, and it's not often, I don't think, is it, that you get sort of just music as a TED talk.
I don't know actually, but the event itself was really interesting. There's some great speakers, and we just wanted to do something a little bit different in music only. And it was a track called Flat Earth Eclipse, which is off one of our previous albums, and it was an interesting experience. Yeah, that's all I can say really.
I was just going to say they often do have. So Thomas Dolby is the musical director for the main TED organisation, but they edit it out because of rights on YouTube.
Oh, I see. So it is done. Okay, of course you knew that, Arron. You know everything. Honestly, I've been dropping things into conversation in the background here, and Arron goes, "Oh yes, I know that. Oh yes, I've dealt with that person. Oh yes." Honestly, his knowledge is just ridiculous, isn't it? One more thing I'm going to ask you then before we do hear Hairstyle, because I was saying, oh yeah, it sounds very now. I think the reason I think it still sort of sounds now, this style of music, it keeps coming back, doesn't it? And so, for instance, likes of Stranger Things and all those different programmes that are really leaning into the whole synth sound, have you noticed more of a connection with a sort of like new younger audience as a result of things like this, do you think?
Yeah, I think it is back again. So, I mean, the last time it was back was kind of the whole electro clash movement in sort of 2000 with Fisher Spooner and,
yes,
all
excellent
of
stuff.
Miss Kitten and all of those kind of people. So it's been another 20 years since then. So it's doing its 20-year rotating orbit.
Excellent. Well, let's hope it really works in your favour. I'm sure it will do. So we're going to play Hairstyle. This is the first play, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting. And do listen out for that David Bowie lyric. There's reference. You mentioned Black Star, I think, as well, in it, don't you? So there's a few references to
we'll
Bowie.
sing all of the
Yeah.
best David Bowie words.
Well done. That's what we like to hear. Just listen out for the laughing gnome. Here's Hairstyle.
Did you ever have a dream you're cutting David Bowie's hair? With a silver comb, a pair of shears, his voice like static in the air. He says I've changed 1,000 times, I've been a ghost, a king, a star. But tonight, my dear, just leave me be. Don't take me back to where we are. Not like a crashing car, not like a scary monster, not like a black star. Just let me stay as I was before. No more orange lightning bolts, no more alien grace. No more crooked cocaine nights, no more stardust on my face. Just the hum of a room, a reflection so bare. A man in a chair, a man with his hair. Not like a crashing car, not like a scary monster, not like a black star. Just let me stay as I was before. Did you ever have the dream you're cutting David Bowie's hair? But your hands won't move, the mirror shakes, and when you look again, he's not there. Crashing car, not like a scary monster, not like a black star. Just let me stay as I was before.
Love that. Genuinely, I really love that. It's a brand new single, first play of Jules Verne Theory and Hairstyle. And we've got Jules Verne Theory with us and Clara Barker, who's released a collaboration with half of Jules Verne Theory as well. That just sounds excellent. It really does. I love it. It's really beaty, really dancey. It's really immediate. Can people get it yet, though? That's the question. Can they get their hands on it yet?
It will be coming out on all streaming platforms on the 30th.
Very exciting.
Friday the 30th.
And you've been writing other stuff.
Yes, we've been writing a long time. And I think we've got about was counting them before I came in here. It was probably about 6 or 7 tracks. We've been a little bit like kids, bored of their new toys. We sort of get to a certain stage with it and okay, all right, we'll move on to the next one. And we haven't actually finished any of them yet. So they're in various stages of completion, but hopefully later this year we'll put them all out on an extended EP or an album.
Amazing. We can't wait to hear it. And then with regards to gigging and things, what's the plan for each of you? So Jules Verne, what's the plan for you, Rich and Arron?
Always open to offers, Christy.
Yeah.
OMD are playing again on the 2nd of August, so if the promoters are listening. And it's my wedding anniversary that day, so what a perfect...
way to get away from the wife.
Well, I was going to say invite her along to join in the celebration. We've never really been a band that will, go and play in the corner of the pub,
Yeah.
So, but if there's opportunities to play, maybe in a new and interesting environment, context, I don't know. I always think, playing in like an art gallery as part of some installation or something. I mean, Aaron's background as well is in composing music for films and soundtracks.
Yeah,
so,
podcasts and all sorts, isn't it? You do all sorts of stuff,
It's quite a good fit, yeah.
Yeah, so something with like a big backdrop that's not just a red curtain this time.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be lovely. And what about you, Clara? I know we've asked, but what you could go perform some of your older material if you've not got the new stuff.
Well, I did a surprise appearance at Christmas Fest. At the Manor, that we did like
Nice.
a charity gig in aid of hospice. So we've actually booked in another Christmas Fest for the 5th of December at the Manor. So I might pop up there. But between now and then, absolutely nothing planned. I'm ever so sorry.
Well, just keep us posted if anything comes up.
Thank you.
We're going to put Dubstar on now. I just had this ready to play anyway. But Arron, you've got a bit of knowledge about this one.
The keyboard player is in education now and was associated with the classical composition course that I did during lockdown. So, I just happen to know that it's like, 30 years since this was released. And actually, if you find Dubstar on Facebook, they're actually posting a load of the original demos that they had for the first album out this week, which is really interesting.
I'd like to say I knew all that, but I literally just dropped it in the playlist thinking this would sound quite nice. So here you go. Jules Verne Theory, Clara Barker, thank you so much for being with us. And
Thanks,
all the
Melanie.
very best. Keep us posted on all of your new releases, you too, Clara. I'm just going to put that out there.
Manx Radio Saturday Live Lounge with Christy de Haven.